Welcome back to the lab. Today, we're talking about the Swedish kings of I can't believe I have 4 screws left over. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. IKEA.
But here's the thing you have to get straight. IKEA's real product, it isn't cheap furniture. Nope. It's a ruthless, take-no-prisoners business philosophy disguised in meatballs and minimalist design. It's literally a masterclass in waging war against your own limitations.
Okay, let's break this down. So while every other company on the planet designs some cool product and then has a full-blown heart attack when they see the price tag, IKEA just flips the entire model on its head. They start with a price that seems absolutely insane, like, say, $19.99, and they look their designers dead in the eye and say, build a chair for this price or don't bother coming to work tomorrow. It's brutal. It's pure ego annihilation. And you know what? It works.
Now, this strategy actually has a name. It's called reverse product development. See, it's not about what's possible. It's about making the impossible a non-negotiable requirement. The price isn't the result of the design. The design is a direct result of the price. And if you want to see this whole philosophy in its final world-conquering form, you gotta look no further than the legendary Billy bookcase.
Just let that sink in for a second. I'm serious. Not the most sold bookcase. The most sold piece of furniture in the entire history of humanity. We're talking more than any chair, any table, any bed. This flat-packed box of, let's be honest, wood, dust, and dreams is in millions and millions of homes. Which brings us to the obvious question. How in the world is that even possible? What kind of dark magic did they have to use to achieve that level of total market domination?
Well, the secret wasn't some brilliant sketch on a napkin. It wasn't some revolutionary new look. They did it because IKEA didn't start with, hey, let's make a great bookcase. No, they started with a target price so ridiculously low it made everyone in the room laugh, and then probably cry a little.
That impossible price tag? It was a cage. And it forced their engineers to stop thinking like carpenters and start thinking like absolute geniuses. Solid wood is too expensive? Fine, we'll just invent a new wood composite. Shipping fully assembled furniture is a nightmare? You know, the real cost is just shipping air, so boom, they invent flat packing. IKEA basically put a giant concrete wall in front of their designers, forcing them to find a secret door.
So this is the part you really need to hear. IKEA's success wasn't in spite of the constraint. Their global domination happened because of it. The limitation wasn't an obstacle. It was the very source of all their innovation.
And now we get to the important part. Forget the furniture, forget the meatballs. Here is the lab result for your life.
Why are you stuck? Why can't you finish that project, or start that business, or just write that damn book?
The answer is brutally simple. You have too many options. You've got too much time. You have way too much freedom.
Think about it. Come on, be honest. You have all day to finish that report, so what happens? You waste 8 hours scrolling social media, and then you panic for one. You have unlimited resources for a project, so you never get scrappy, you never get creative, you just stay lazy. Freedom isn't a gift, it's a trap. It just lets your brain wander around aimlessly.
So what's the solution? It's time to IKEA your life. You need to build your own cage. All right, here's how you do it. Step 1. Impose a brutal artificial constraint on yourself, something that feels almost impossible. Step 2. Ruthlessly take away your own options. And when you do this, something amazing happens. Your brain stops its lazy wandering, and it's forced to start hunting for clever solutions. It starts winning.
So what does this look like in the real world? Well, instead of giving yourself 5 hours for that task, give yourself 1. Seriously. Instead of using 50 different research sources, limit yourself to just 3. You gotta force your brain into a corner and make it find that secret door. Because here is the ultimate takeaway from all of this. The thing that you think is a cage, you know, the deadline, the budget, the limitation, it's not a cage. It's a launch pad. It's the very force that will rocket you past what's comfortable and straight into what's innovative. So go put a price tag on your next goal before you even start. Define that non-negotiable constraint and then build everything around it.
Stop making excuses about what you don't have, and start making constraints that force you to be brilliant with what you do have.
Hit subscribe to Crash Business Labs, or I'm coming to your house to hide your Allen keys. Stay hungry, stay restricted, crash out.